Welcome to Sculpt with Gabby. Today I'm going to take you through a full body Pilates workout. All props are optional, but if you choose to use the props to elevate today, I'm going to be using a yoga block and some 5-pound dumbbells. You can use any weight that's comfortable for you. Of course, you get just as good of a burn without the props as well. All right, we're going to start either sitting on our knees or with legs crossed, whatever's more comfortable for you. And we're going to start with just a little bit of rib cage breathing here to engage our core. So place your hands on the outside of your rib cage here. Inhale, feel your rib cage expand into your hands. Exhale, imagine you're trying to knit your ribs together. You're trying to pull that belly button up under that rib cage. Hands come together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, close the sides of your ribs down together. We're going to take 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Big inhale. Exhale, engage that core, draw that belly button up and under. Now we're going to take a few shoulder rolls backwards here. Nice big rolls. We're going to take 3 more backwards, 2 more, and 1. We're going to roll those shoulders forward. You roll forward. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little bit of warm up here. You're going to inhale, reach right arm overhead. Press your butt down into the mat. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, reach left arm overhead. Feel the stretch in that left side of your trunk. Press your left butt cheek down. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach. Press your butt down towards the ground. Really feel that stretch in that side body. 3 more to each side. 2 more to each side. And 1 more to each side. Okay. Maybe place those weights a little bit off to the side for now. We will be adding them in, but not quite yet. You're going to take your yoga block. You're going to find yourself in reverse tabletop on your back with knees bent. If you're using the block, you're going to place it between your knees. Arms are extended with palms out down towards the ground. You're going to exhale. You're going to lift head, neck, and shoulders. Lift those legs with knees bent to 90. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch up. Draw belly button up under that rib cage. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, crunch up. Gaze towards those inner thighs. Squeeze the block with the knees. Inhale, down. Here we go. Think about keeping that core engaged. Really using your core here to lift that chest up off the mat. Or those shoulders, I should say. In 10 seconds, we're going to hold everything lifted. We're going to take a crunch. We're going to transition to Pilates 100 and pump those arms. In 2, in 1, we lift everything up. We're going to pump those arms here. I'm going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping that gaze towards your inner thighs or choosing to rest your head and neck down at any point if you need to. In 10 seconds, we're going to keep those legs nice and lifted. Option to either rest those hands down or behind your head. We're going to alternate lowering our legs down to tap and lifting back up. In 3, in 2, in 1. Rest hands down or behind your neck. Inhale, you're going to tap your toes to the mat. Exhale, you're going to crunch back up. Inhale, we tap down. Exhale, we crunch back up. Slow and controlled here. Keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed away from your ears. Don't let any tension develop there. In 10 seconds, we're gonna lift those legs. We're gonna take the block in our hand. We're gonna press the block with right hand into our left thigh. In 3, in 2, in 1. We lift those legs to 90 degrees. Take that block in your right hand. You're gonna press it onto your left thigh with your right hand. You're gonna lift your left arm overhead. Inhale as you extend right leg. You drop right leg, left arm to the mat. Exhale, crunch back in. Inhale, you find length. You extend right leg, left arm to the mat. Exhale, crunch back in. Using your right hand to press that block into your leg to really fire up that core. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we draw back in. Squeezing belly button, trying to knit those ribs close together. In 10 seconds, we bring right leg and left arm back to center. We pulse that right hand into the block. In 3, in 2, in 1. We come back to that starting position. We're going to pulse here for 10 seconds, pressing right hand into the block. We're here for 8, 7, 6. We place that block back between our knees. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We take that block back between our knees, hands at our side or behind our head. Inhale, we tap down. Exhale, we bring those legs back up. Resting our head, neck, and shoulders down here if we need a break at all. Keeping our core drawing in. It's like we have a corset or a tight pair of jeans on. Drawing in. In 10 seconds, we lift those legs. We're going to take that block in our left hand. We're going to press it to our right thigh. In 3, in 2, in 1. We take that block in our left hand, press it to our right thigh. Right hand extends overhead. Inhale, find length as you drop left leg, right arm down to the mat. Exhale, draw them back in. Inhale as you find length. You drop left leg, right arm to the mat. Exhale, draw them back in. Resting your head, neck, and shoulder down at any time if you need to, or making sure your gaze stays towards your inner thighs. Pressing that left hand in the block here to really fire up that core even more. Inhale, you find length. Exhale, you draw back up. In 10 seconds, we bring right arm, left leg back to center, and we pulse that left hand into the block. In 3, in 2, in 1. We bring it back to center. We pulse that left hand in the block for 10. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. We rest all the way down in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We rest all the way down here. Very good. Got our core nice and fired up. Maybe you roll some tension out of those hips, or maybe you take a minute here to roll your spine out on your mat before we find ourselves in tabletop position. So taking just a minute here. Okay, we're now going to bring it up into tabletop. This is where we need those weights if we're choosing to use them. So you're going to get that block ready to go under that right knee. Bring those weights. Right knee goes on the block. We're in tabletop here, so hands stacked under our shoulders, knees stacked under our hips. From here, you're going to, if you're using the weight, It's going to be a row. If you're not using the weight, you're still going to simulate that rowing motion with no weight. So extend that left leg, toes pointed. You're going to maybe dig or flex that right foot into the mat for stability here. Exhale, lift. As you row right arm into your side, you lift left leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Imagine your hips and shoulders are between two pieces of glass. They should not be rocking side to side. They should stay level and parallel with your mat. Exhale, row and lift. Inhale, lower. Bringing that elbow in towards your side here. Think about firing up your core and your glutes here to keep stability of those hips and prevent any rocking. In 10 seconds, we hold left leg lifted. We're going to take a tricep extension with that right arm. In 3, in 2, in 1, we hold left leg lifted. From here, we pin that right elbow into our side. Exhale, we press the weight back. We straighten our elbow. Inhale, we bring it back in. Exhale, we press the weight back. Inhale, we bring it back in. Flexing that right foot and those toes into the mat here if you need some more stability. In 10 seconds, we drop that right weight. We place right hand down. We're going to kick that left leg up and over our right in 3, in 2, in 1. We drop that weight, get our right hand stacked under our right shoulder. Exhale, you rainbow that left leg up and over the right. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, you bring it up and over. Inhale, tap back down to center. Keeping toes pointed here. Moving slow and with control. Drawing belly button up into spine here. Keeping that gaze towards the edge of your mat here to keep neck nice and in line with the rest of your spine. In 10 seconds, we bring left leg back to center. We rest it down. In 3, in 2, in 1. We rest left leg down. Maybe flex that left foot into the mat. From here, we're going to exhale. We're going to draw right knee up into chest. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, draw right knee up into our chest, using our core to tuck that knee up towards our chest, drawing belly button up and in. Inhale, lower down. Keeping those hands stacked under our shoulders here. Keeping our shoulders nice and relaxed, not letting them tense up towards our ears. In 10 seconds, we rest right knee down on that block. In 3, in 2, in 1. Last little bit here. You're going to take that block now between right knee and your right elbow. From here, you're going to press up. You're going to rotate into a left side plank. Inhale, back down. Exhale, rotate into a left side plank. Inhale, back down. Always the option here to place left knee down. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back down. So here we go. This is like the toughest move, guys. So if you need that knee down, use it. Keep that left hand stacked under your shoulder. Oh my gosh, guys. What am I doing to us? We rest all the way down in 3, in 2, in 1. We rest down. Take that block between those knees if you're using it. Coming back into our tabletop here, before we transition to hit that left side with our rows, you're going to place the block between your knees. Exhale, lift knees to a hover, bear plank. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift knees to hover. Inhale, lower down. Think about scooping that belly button up and under your rib cage when you lift. Ten more seconds, and we rest it all the way down. We rest all the way down in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, take a minute here, maybe roll out those wrists before we place that block under our left knee. So we're placing that block under our left knee, finding ourselves in that tabletop alignment again. Hand, especially right hand, stacked under our shoulder. We're going to extend that right leg, toes pointed. We're going to take the weight in our left hand. Maybe flex that left foot into the mat for stability. Exhale, row left arm by side as you lift your right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, row, elbow into side, lift your right leg. Inhale, lower. And if you don't have the weight, I still want to see that rowing motion. Squeeze that shoulder blade back. Keeping good alignment, keeping gaze towards the edge of our mat here. Nice and strong through our arms and shoulders, especially through that right arm. In 10 seconds, we're going to lift right leg. We're going to transition to tricep kickback with that left arm. We're going to hold right leg lifted in 3, in 2, in 1. We lift right leg. We lift left arm. Exhale, press that weight back, straighten your left elbow. Inhale, bring it back to front. Exhale, press that weight away, straighten that elbow. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale as you straighten the elbow. Inhale as it comes back in. In 10 seconds, we drop that weight. We rainbow that right leg up and over our left. In 3, in 2, in 1. We drop that left weight. Get that left hand down in line under our left shoulder. Exhale, lift right leg up and over the left. Tap down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and tap. Keeping gaze towards the edge of our mat. In 10 seconds, we lower that right leg back to center. In 3, in 2, in 1. Right leg back to center. Maybe we dig that right foot in here for stability. Exhale, lift and tuck left knee into chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, draw belly button up and under the rib cage. Inhale, lower. Lifting through our core here. We rest that left knee down in 10 seconds. In 3, in 2, in 1. We rest left knee down. Here's the killer, guys. Last little push on our plank series. You're going to take the block between your left knee and left hand. Press up through your right leg. Exhale, rotate into a right side plank. Keep that hand under your shoulder. Inhale, we come back down. Always the option to leave that right knee down. Exhale, we rotate. Inhale, we come back down. This is a burner here. Whew. Always the option to have that knee down. I know I'm crazy for this one, guys. 10 more seconds. We rest all the way down in 3, in 2, in 1. Good. Maybe place that block in front. Take a minute here for a child's pose. Press your butt back to your heels. Press your knees apart. Maybe roll those wrists out. Happy to say that our wrists definitely get a break because we're going to bring it up into standing next. Take a minute here. Whew. All right. We're going to bring it up into standing. Placing that block at the front of your mat here, we're going to take a split squat stance with our right foot on the block. So place that right foot on the block. You can come all the way down with your left knee. Find about a 90-degree bend in that front right leg. Weights are optional here. You bring it back up. Front rack those weights at our shoulders if we're going to use them. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, we lift right heel. Inhale, we lower it. Exhale, we press back up. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, lift right heel. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, we press back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, heel lift. Inhale, drop that heel down. Exhale, drive back up. Always the option to remove that block or the weights if it's not serving you. In 10 seconds, we sit nice and low, heel raise only. In 3, in 2, in 1, we stay nice and low. We're here for 10 seconds. Lift and lower that right heel. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. In 3 seconds, we stay low. We place that heel down. We hinge forward, tricep kick back. In 3, in 2, in 1, we stay nice and low here. Last little push, hinge forward. Exhale, press the weights back. Inhale, bring them back into front. Exhale, drive the weights back. Inhale, bring them back in. Whew. Last little push in this lunge position here. I can't say it's the last for this right leg though. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, bring them back in. We bring it up into standing, but not for very long. In 3, in 2, in 1. Bring it up into standing. Take that block to your right side. We're going to face sideways on our mat here, getting ready for a sumo squat. Remember that the weights are optional. If you choose to use them, you're going to front rack them. Taking a wide stance with toes turning out. Front rack those weights. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, drive up. Inhale, down. Exhale, drive up. You're going to feel more weight through your left leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, drive up. Tuck that pelvis under, squeeze that core in. Always the option to ditch that block if it's not serving you. In 10 seconds, we hold nice and low. We take cross body punches. In 3, in 2, in 1. We hold low, cross body punches here. Whew. Then we bring it up into standing. Draw that belly button up under that rib cage. Don't forget about keeping that core engaged. We bring it up into standing in 10, in 9, in 8, in 7, in 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Oh my gosh, guys, good job. That means it's time to take it to the left side, and then we get to stretch. So taking that block up at the front of your mat, the left foot's going to be the one to go on the block this time. Finding your split squat stance, so maybe come all the way down onto that right knee. Find 90-degree bend in that front leg. Bring it back up. Front rack those weights. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift left heel. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, press back up. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, you lift left heel. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, we bring it back into stand. Last little push is this side lunge series. Then we stretch it out. In 10 seconds, we hold low, heel raise, heel lift and lower only. In 3, in 2, in 1, we bring it low here. Exhale, lift the heel. Inhale, lower. We're only here for 10 seconds. In 8 seconds, we lower that heel down. We hinge forward, tricep kicked back, staying nice and low. In 3, in 2, in 1, drop that left heel down. You're going to hinge forward at your hips, chest a little bit towards the ground. Exhale, press those weights back. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale, press back. We just have to hit that left-sided sumo squat after this, our punches, and then we stretch. Feel all the weight through that front left leg. We bring it up into standing in 10, in 9, in 8, in 7, in 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, guys, 2 more moves left. This is where you find that inner strength. You push through. Taking a sumo squat stance, legs out wide, toes turned out. Front rack those weights if you're using them. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, we drive up. Tuck that pelvis under. Last little push. The end is so near. Whew. My legs are shaking, guys. You can do it. We can both do it. In 10 seconds, we hold low. We have 30 seconds of punches, and then we are done. In 5, holding low in 3, in 2, in 1, we hold low, cross body punches here. Don't forget to squeeze that belly button up and under that rib cage. Keep that core engaged. Breathe out as you press in front. In as you bring that arm back in. We stand all the way up in 10, in 9, in 8, in 7, in 6, in 5, in 4, In 3, in 2, in 1. Oh my gosh. Okay. We deserve a stretch after that, guys. We're going to stay in standing just a minute. Let that heart rate cool down. Find yourself at the foot of your mat. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale all the air out. Let that head hang. Grab those elbows and maybe take a rock here, side to side. My legs are shaking. Oh my gosh, guys. Letting all the tension come out of those shoulders and that neck. We're going to take one more big inhale up. Exhale down. Grabbing those elbows, taking a little rock side to side. We're going to walk those hands in front now. Take a downward dog. Press all the weight into your heels. Press your head through your shoulders. You're tripoding those hips up towards the sky. Let's take a little pump of those calves or those heels up and down. Really stretch out those calves. Emphasis on some slower breaths here. Slow down that breath and that heart rate. Be intentional with your breathing here. One more heel pump each side. Good. Inhale, send right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, pull it in front, in between your hands. Drop your left knee down. If you have that yoga block, you can place it in your right hand for a little extra support here. Leaning into that front right leg. Or maybe you take the block on the left side. It's up to you. Leaning in here. Slowing our breath. Feeling the stretch in the front of our left hip. And we're going to tuck our right leg under. We're going to take a pigeon pose here. If your hips are a little tighter, you might want to stay up with arms extended. Use the block for support. If you really want more of a stretch, you're going to come down on those forearms. Let that chest drop down. Intentional about slowing that breath here. We're going to press back up through those arms, step our right foot back into our downward dog here for just a moment. Let's take 3 breaths here. 2 more. And 1 more. Inhale, send left leg up towards the sky. Bring it down in between your hands. Drop your right knee down. Take that block, maybe in that right hand for a little support here. Lean into that front left leg. Feel the stretch in the front of your right hip. We're going to tuck that left leg under, taking a pigeon pose. Again, if our hips are tight, arms stay extended, maybe use the block for support. But if you want more of a stretch, you come down onto those forearms. We're going to press back up, and this time we're going to bring that left knee back. We're going to bring right knee under us. We're going to take a child's pose to end here. Knees press apart, feet together. Press your butt onto your heels, extend your arms out in front. Drop that head and that chest down towards your mat. Big inhale, big exhale. And last breath. We bring it on up. All right, thanks for moving with me today, and I'll see you guys next time.